server racks. They're kind of like Noctua fans or construction equipment in that the only people they're winning any style points with are the folks who have this like deep appreciation for utility. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way that it looked like it was gonna be forever. Until now. Claytek, a division of iStar USA, with whom we've worked in the past on our surveillance server, our pfSense router that we DIY'd over a span of months, as well as our offsite backup server, has actually designed and manufactured a piece of what they're calling IT furniture, the WRT Retro Style Rack. So let's have a look and see what one of those is. Zotac's GTX 1080 Mini is extremely compact and powerful, measuring just 8.3 inches in length. Check it out at the link in the video description. I actually have no idea how much these things cost. I have no idea how many of them have been made. They are listed as build to order on the Claytek site, but what I do know is that like, for a company whose experience is mostly in building black, nondescript boxes, the craftsmanship is looking not bad. All right, Brandon, you win your battle. It looks like we're taking this tablecloth off. Fine. Here it is. Oh man, that's heavy. Very well packed, that's for sure. So they've actually got a bunch of different models available. Everything from a very, very small, very shallow cabinet, all the way to one that's actually quite a bit larger and deeper than this one. So I went for a 9U, 450 millimeters, so that's 45 centimeter deep cabinet. So obviously, something like this wouldn't be suitable for mounting, you know, like a really long storage server or anything like that. But if you're looking for a super cool place to put some AV equipment or, you know, some network switches or, you know, a very, very small machine, this is looking pretty good. Let's flip it over. So I've clearly got it upside down. Okay, so the craftsmanship is not perfect. You know, Steve Jobs, you know, cable managed the inside of, you know, laptops and phones, probably wouldn't be that impressed with the wood trim not meeting up here and with these kinda unimpressive plastic feet, but let's go ahead and turn it over and see what the top's like. Maybe it makes up for it in the parts that you actually see. So much like a sort of retro styled trunk or case, you've got, is this actual leather? They're actually leather. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where if you're gonna go R word, you might as well go full R word. So the handles on the sides, the corner protectors here and here are all genuine leather. Now, let's put some gear in it, shall we? It's about a half an hour till WAN show, so I'm thinking, let's put all of our audio equipment in it. What could go wrong? Focusrite just set us up with this stuff, and this is exactly the kind of thing that I would expect someone to put in a piece of, you know, rack equipment like this. Remember, kids, always take a picture of the back before disassembling something that you don't know how to put back together. Shoop, shoop, shoop. It's M5 threaded rather than having like what you'd see in a full-size cabinet with the inserts on the back and the much heavier threading. So I really wouldn't recommend mounting anything super heavy in here, but man, once you get some actual gear in here, I don't know what it is about the aesthetic of like audio equipment and this retro kind of charm that we got going on here, but I think this thing looks really cool. Actually, I had a thought. I've got this chassis sitting around from, actually it's an iStar USA chassis that I was supposed to do a project with and never got around to it. And it looks like, no, that was a bit of an oversight when it comes to the design of this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So if they had thought of it, they could have made it so that the bottom holes lined up perfectly for something to sit right on the bottom, but as it is, you would actually have to support it off of these screws, which I don't think would be recommended. However, if you did just want to like ghetto mount it, then you could throw some kind of a storage machine or some kind of a processing machine down here in the bottom, no big deal. Okay, I got a couple more things. I got a network switch and our old iSCSI box here just to fill it up. Have a look at what that's gonna look like. And, oh man, yeah, see this one, this network switch is pretty heavy. In you go. Oh, I put it in upside down. Ah, whatever. Yeah, that Linus guy. What does he know about rack mounting things? Let's put this baby in. That looks so cool. I love it. It's like freaking amazing. It's like, on the one side, it's like old-fashioned and retro, and the other side, it's like, oh my goodness, look at all these dials and buttons. But now, the final benchmark, those leather handles. How do they hold up to it actually being loaded? Oh, okay, hold on. You know what? I'm going heavy side. Heavy side on my side. Okay, hold on. Have you ever thought to yourself, what would it be like if I wanted to talk to my, mobile carrier and I called them up and just got put through directly to someone who's ready to talk to me? Well, then you probably use Ting, because that's exactly what happens. Ting is all about customer satisfaction first. You call in, you talk to a person, and you pay for only what you use, with the average Ting bill being only $23 a month. They've got lower mobile data rates across the board, just $10 per gig beyond the first gig, and they'll cover 25% of your cancellation fee from your existing plan, up to $75. Pretty cool. So head over to linus.ting.com and try out their savings calculator to see if you'll save by switching to Ting. Then, when you use our link, you can get $25 towards a new device or in service credit. Woo, linus.ting.com. Do not even lift. Oh, okay, so the handles are holding up fine, but I don't think I can move it on my own anymore. So thank you for checking out today's episode of Holy shit, the most retroist server cabinet ever. Don't forget to dislike this video if you disliked it, but hit that like button and get subscribed if you like it. Also, check out the link to where to buy the stuff we featured in the video description if you really liked it. And we've got other links down there as well to our community forum and our merch store where you can buy cool shirts and other stuff like this. Now that you're done doing all that stuff, you're probably wondering what to watch next, so maybe check out right there, our latest video over on channel Superfun. Can you give me a hand with this thing?